we have covered details, and now we want to discuss section cuts. We have made section cuts in class, so it's no new information about what we're trying to accomplish. This is, again, a site plan from the top view, and we want to know more detail about this stormwater pond. We can tell a little bit about it from the top view. It's from these elevations. We have noted that it's 4 units high to 1 unit vertical. I'm sorry, 4 units horizontal to 1 unit vertical. But we need some additional information, and we've chosen to make a section cut. A couple of notes before we talk about the section cut: we've included the north arrow and the scale bar, which we should do on any sheet. Okay, so let's zoom in and look at the section cut a little bit. Now, section cuts don't have to be linear. In other words, they don't have to be in one line. They can be an angled cut here. They can make multiple angles. But we've chosen to make this so the reader can gain some information about this stormwater pond. So let's zoom in a little bit. Let's look at the section head. As we previously described, the number indicates it's a section. The head points the direction that we're looking, and the bottom half determines what sheet that the section cut will appear on. For this particular sheet, this is C23. This section is telling me to look at section number 1 on sheet C24. So I need to go down one sheet in order to look at this section. So this is my section. Again, we talked about it earlier. Section number, what sheet it came from. I'm on sheet C24, but this section resides on sheet C23. This is the name of it. This is the scale. Scales, especially for profiles, don't always have to be 1-to-1. And what does that mean? Well, it doesn't mean, it means that we can have a different vertical and a different horizontal scale. If we were to do it true 1-to-1, it would not be very visually appealing. We wouldn't get a lot of information out of it. We'd have to make it really small in order to fit on the sheet. So again, make sure you get these names, sheet number, section numbers all down pat. So while we're here, let's just look at a section cut. Remember that we're looking through a pond. This is a stormwater pond. It's going to have sides to it. It's going to have a bottom and details. This is the cut through there. So we've established the bottom of the pond, the slope, what the water elevation is. Now, we couldn't have shown that on the plan view. It's just impossible. We have two elevations, a 350 and a 5.03. So it's not, you're not able to show that on a view such as a plan view. We've also done some call-outs for elevations. Just so you know, EL stands for elevation. You need to know this term right here. EL, elevation, and it's established what the elevation above sea level is. You've covered all of this in your survey class, so you understand things are relative to the site benchmark or possibly sea level. Okay. Since we've established two different scales, this drawing is in scale, but it's off. So we have feet here, and we have a horizontal scale of 1 to 20 feet here. This is another section, so let's go do the reverse of what we did just now. So this section resides on C23. It's section number 2. The title of it is Stormwater Pond, so it's obviously related to the stormwater pond. Currently, I'm on sheet C24, so I need to look for sheet C23. So it's going to be up 1. So here is section cut C2. Again, to reiterate, that's the section cut number. There is where the section cut resides, C24. I happen to be on sheet C23. It's pointing this way because that's the way the triangle is pointed and the tail is pointed. So it's cutting through this particular area right here. So let's go look at it a little closer. In this case, we have some pipe in here now. We still have our pond bottom. So pond bottom here, but now we've got some pipe. This is the top of the pipe. And this is the bottom of the pipe. Remember, we've learned about leaders. This is a good place for a leader. We detail the required pipe, in this case 132 linear feet of 36-inch reinforced concrete pipe at 0.22% grade. This is another section of pipe here. By using this section cut, we've established what the grade is and what the invert or bottom of the pipe is. We can reference this as a -5 elevation and determine what elevation this pipe should be installed. We've also indicated here for this 36-inch mitered in section as an invert of -5. We've also told the contractor to install a manhole, in this case a FDOT type J8 manhole. We've also indicated the rim elevation, the invert elevation, and we're giving it some more information. All of these are important for the contractor in order to build the infrastructure that we deem as important. Also, we've indicated stormwater levels. So we are telling the contractor and the client that based on our calculations, the 25-year storm event would be at 5.03. We've also told them what the water will typically be, which would be at 3.50. I also want to show you this here. You may have seen Dr. Ahmad use this symbol before, and this is a symbol for water level, a triangle pointed down with 3 differing lines below it. You need to know this symbol. It will probably be on a test. I'm just going to throw that out there.